Alright guys, in this lesson I'm going to give you more depth on the stages of attraction. So let's get started. The first stage is introduction. Most guys think the first stage is the approach, but the reality is that the first stage is essentially when you become a blip on the radar for the woman. Generally happens before the interaction even begins. Usually occurs due to word of mouth from a peer, from family, familiarity, or any form of social interaction. The next stage would be demonstrating high value. This is the stage where the spark is lit and intensified. This is most often accomplished through light playful banter. Most men make the mistakes by skipping this stage and not allowing for the attraction to build, which could risk you falling into the friend zone. The last stage of attraction would have to be qualifying, one of the most crucial stages of attraction. Skip this stage and you run the risk of flaking. Once you understand and begin to use this stage to your advantage, you will become a drug to women. And later on, I will teach you on some techniques on how to be able to keep women after you spike their interest to this level. Because through qualifying in itself, you will be able to gain interest from girls in levels that you probably would not ever dream of. Okay, so the introduction. Not much to be said on this stage, but first impressions do count. So when you are initially presenting yourself in public, you would want to, of course, make the best impression on everyone, because every single person is judging you based on your confidence and dominance. So everyone, basically this happens subconsciously. Everyone scans the room and they put you in a category. You're either a dominant male or a submissive male. And even if you're a submissive male, it's okay because you can become a dominant male. Although the impressions can be changed, there might be some resistance from the people around you that are trying to, I don't know, they're probably, in a way, it's stopping your growth, but I don't think it's deliberately. So when you're trying to actually grow and become a more confident person, when you change your body language, the people that's been around you for a while, maybe old friends, parents, or whatever, family, they will start to see that you've changed and they will call it out. But your job as a man is to hold your ground. And as long as you hold your ground, then you will be able to create a strong belief with conviction to yourself. And through this is where a lot of power is gained. Because once you believe, then you become. The introduction stage could work in your favor if you utilize the skills of body language, dominance, and eye contact to your favor. So basically, you want to use all the qualities of an attractive male in order to become an attractive male, of course. The next stage would be demonstrating high value. Okay, so this is the stage where you really get to show that you're a valuable guy. This quality makes others want to be around you, essentially. And banter is the best way to demonstrate that you are a valuable person. And basically what it is, it's content-free conversation that initially sets her up for an interaction. Banter is generally quick, funny lines that gets a laugh, found in either movies or learned from the people around you. So basically, you can get banter lines from anywhere, honestly. I'm sure that you probably have a couple that you already know and that you could use to your advantage. But at the end of this report, I'm going to give you guys some of my hand-selected banter lines that work phenomenally. If you guys would like some more, then please just request it. And if I get enough requests, then I don't mind adding some more content. And basically, if you banter while turning your lower body away slightly, feet facing at a diagonal angle from the girl, then it will show that you don't need the interaction, which in turn creates attraction inside of her. So this is one of the most powerful techniques in demonstrating that you're a valuable guy, because when you slightly turn your body away from somebody, it shows that your attention is not completely on them. And in a girl's case, she starts to desire your attention, and it shoots off some chemicals in her brain, and she will actually desire to talk to you a lot more than she did previously, even if she wasn't talking to you before. So I would consider using this for your approach, because this is actually a very useful method, and it's helped thousands of people, honestly. I've heard success stories, I've helped clients, and this right here is priceless. Okay, so on to qualifying. Okay, so qualifying, it basically lets her chase you. As she begins to chase you, she will convince herself that she is becoming more and more attracted to you gradually. This stage is like a drug to women. By understanding and using this, you will be able to gain her investment in all future interactions. The process only needs to be done once, then its effects are continuous and automated. Try not to qualify yourself, because then this technique loses its power, but get her to qualify herself to you. This is the key to becoming the boss I know you secretly are with women. Okay, so in saying don't qualify yourself, please try not to sell yourself to women, because that is a very ineffective technique, and it actually demonstrates neediness, and you don't want to come off as a needy person to a woman that you're trying to attract, because it works counterproductive to you. So also keep in mind that women want you to like them, so always accept her qualities that she shares with you, and she will love you. Okay, so I'm going to teach you guys how to qualify, because this is a crucial step. There are a few methods of qualifying. Check these techniques out. The questions qualifier. This technique involves asking a question about her, then accepting her for whatever positive responses she provides you as feedback. Here are a few examples below. What are your 3 most positive dominant qualities? What are the most exciting adventures you have ever been on? So basically, any open-ended question that extracts some type of information from her about her that she might in turn find valuable about her. That's how you would qualify. And whatever quality she gives you, please do accept it, guys, because she could, if you don't accept a woman, then she will feel rejected herself, and she might actually leave the interaction, and that's of course not what you guys would want. Okay, so another technique is called the self-fulfilling qualifier. This technique is also a fairly simple game. You can qualify her for any quality, then she will start to show that side of her more often around you. So this is a very brilliant way of qualifying, because if you want her to have a quality, you can actually program her in a way to have that quality around you, and it's pretty neat. So basically, you can say something like this, anything around this formula. I really like that you are blank. I don't know why I'm receiving this from you, but this is what I'm getting. Thank you for being so blank around me. In my case, I would probably say, I really like that you are open. I don't know why I'm getting this feeling from you, but thank you for being so open around me. And basically, by saying that, then it's pretty much accepting her for what she has not yet showed me. And if she nods her head yes, then she's agreeing to that quality. And by agreeing to that quality, that's called compliance. And the more compliance you can get from her, then the better of a position that you're in. And you can qualify her for being open, as I said, sexual, loyal, or whatever your heart desires from her. And she will actually start to act that quality around you. And it's pretty interesting. It's a neat concept to have under your tool belt when you're trying to get the woman of your dreams. Most times, if enough attraction is built, she will naturally qualify herself to you. It would come up in conversation as some sort of impressive quality about her. Pretty much, you just have to accept it and move on. So if you're speaking to her and she says, so by the way, I graduated from Florida State, then basically what she's saying is that she's smart. So don't treat her like she's stupid, essentially. So you can just ultimately be like, okay, that's really nice, that's awesome. And by accepting her, then that would actually further the interaction.